It seems like the elves are finally going to let us go and find our airship so we can deal with the primal problem that's definitely not threatening huge parts of the world. Little perspective, Ishgard, please. Often known as eager to enter the stone vigil. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we enter the stone vigil. Pay Lord Jolamont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. I'm the diplomat this time. Well, I guess I kind of have been. Zoom, zoom. Oh, wait. Oh. Haha. All the way up. All the way up. Hello. We owe you a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as the Inquisitor would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand, it seemed too much to hope the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the stone vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, yes, of course. It is the very least I could do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Kurthus, from which they struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Jolamont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalane of your impending visit. May Halone guide you, Scions. Yeah, like, we haven't wasted enough time here already. It's fine. Come along, birdie. Come along, horse bird. Walk all over their tables. All right. Oh, what a beautiful day in Kurthus. I like it when it's not a blizzard. You see Ishgard from here. Kind of. Take some screenshots. Yeah. Hello. I'm here to enter the Stone Vigil. Hail, Chantal. Lord Jolamont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Stone Vigil. Click. Oh, I better wait. Hang on. I better do my bard quest since it's level 40. I think I get another song. That would be really cool. put this off for far too long. And when I get out, I'll be pretty sure I'll be 45. Oh yeah, I'll be 45. And I'll have to do the next one. Maybe I should do some fates or something and try and get to the next one. Hello, Jahantel. I'm here for more. Bard's Eye View. Help you learn yet another melody of the bard. 'Tis good to see you return, Chantal, and more seasoned still for your time in the world. Call me a spoony bard, but as a man in the winter of his years, it gives me great joy to observe an adventure in the spring of hers. It is not time for recollection, but it was a spring day when a bard first came to my hometown. He played the most sorrowful chords, even as his words tantalized the ear like a breath of one's first love. Many a maiden's heart was stolen during his visit, and doubtless more besides. Chantal, would you believe that common bards, too, were born of archers? This may seem far-fetched upon first hearing, but it isn't so far a stretch. Ask yourself this. What becomes of soldiers when conflict gives way to peacetime? Some have lives they might return to, aye, but most must needs take up a new trade to make ends meet. Well, it so happened that many who had once bent the bow took to strumming the harp. They wandered through the realm, singing passionately and earnestly of the war, as seen through their eyes, of sweet victories and bitter defeats, of sacrifice and cowardice. Their songs so captured the imagination of the people, nary a day passed that a bard was not called to perform, be it in a humble tavern or some great lord's hall. Alas, their popularity proved their downfall. Intoxicated by the attentions of the masses, the bards took to embellishing their songs in the bid to outdo one another. And over time, each song was shorn of verity until the bard's repertoire contained not one shred of truth. By now you will know such songs have no purchase upon men's heart. Certainly a bawdy tune may set off fits of laughter in a sailor, and a sorrowful ballad summon tears from the eyes of a soft-hearted maiden. Yet these are but pale shadows of what songs can achieve. For a blessing, this decline did not escape the notice of the Mughals. As great patrons of the arts, they feared that the true power of song might be lost to mankind. So it was they labored to gather and safeguard those crystals known as souls of the bard, that they might be bestowed upon worthy men and women. Now, well as I know you relish listening to my sermons, I dare say it's past time we moved on to the practical side of the lesson. I know I have mentioned this previously, but tell me, are you perchance familiar with the ballad of the vainglorious fool? Eh? Nay? Well, that won't do at all. We must remedy this post-haste. The song recounts the massacre of Griffin Crossing, a battle that took place decades past, wherein countless Gridanian lives came to a premature end. Ah, but do forgive me. I seem to have mistaken the proper order of things. Before I begin, I must be convinced that the point of the tale will not be lost on you. Elsewise, I have wasted my breath in the telling of it. Now, heed well these instructions. You must make your way to Welwick Wood, where resides a mated pair of old goats that have but recently lost a kid. The pair has been driven mad with grief, and only death will put an end to the uncontrolled rampages. Linger in their territory until you encounter the beasts, then let fly your arrows of mercy. As you liberate them from their sorrow, so too shall your soul resonate with the echoes of poignant melody. Okay. Just go kill these grieving goat parents, I guess. Yeah, that'll be fine. How do I get out of here? Okay. They're somewhere over here. Come here, sad goats. I will make you not sad by making you dead. Can you target? Thank you. So sad. Oh, they heal. A melody sung by the bards of old resonates within you. Oh. I've heard it in my soul. The sad song of dying goats. Alright. Hello, Jahantel. I have done it. I feel the song in my soul. Sad song. Ah. Welcome back, Chantal. I can almost hear the cries of mourning that have seared themselves into your soul. That you remain unbowed by such anguish is a testament to your spirit's fortitude. Yet even as your heart swells to contain these new experiences, you must not neglect your skills with the bow. A resilient heart must needs have a robust body in which to beat. Once you have trained both to equal strength, then I shall perform for you the Ballad of the Vainglorious Fool. Oh, okay. Oh, that thunderclap was good. Hear a faint voice carried on the winds of time. Song gauge expanded. There we go. Now we will enter the stone vigil. I guess we'll just do fates here. No, we'll do fates in Kurthus. That'll be more my level. I'll see if I can find my hunting log things. Finish off my hunting log, maybe. I don't know where these things are. Providence Point. Which could be like anywhere, really. Oh, they might be on this side. No. They're down in the crevices, right? great. I'm sure I'm gonna regret this. Ah. Heal me. How many do I need to kill? 5. Alright, I don't think my chocobo has any healing things. Ha! Well, that was rude. Here's number 4. And number 5. What the heck is this guy doing? Oh, weird. Okay. Hooray! I've done it. Level 45. Now, quickly, back to Quarry Mill. I'm just zooping all around the world today. Hello, I am back. I have learned many things since we last talked. Doing it the Bard way. It'll probably pop while I'm in the cutscene. Welcome back, Chantal. By your tranquil countenance, it is plain that both your body and soul are in readiness for the next stage of your journey. Very well. The time is ripe that I teach you the Ballad of the Vainglorious Fool. The song tells the tale of an archer of the god's quiver whose peerless skill was surpassed only by his hubris. Alas, that hubris led to the annihilation of his entire regiment at the battle which has come to be called the Massacre of Griffin Crossing. Standing guard in dead of night, an archer wearying of the sight, drunk on pride and starved of glory, forsook his post to claim victory. 10 score yalms had the archer crept, when shrieks rang out whence his comrades slept, for he was not there to see the knives, nor to ring the bell and save friends' lives. Tell me, Chantal, what lessons can be learned from this tale? Ah, but hold that thought. What your tongue claims to understand interests me not. As before, I'd sooner have you demonstrate the fruits of your learning with bow in hand. This time, however, you shall have the pleasure of my company. I would have you escort me to the Galmora ruins in the North Shroud. It is there that some few fallen from the massacre of Griffin Crossing has been laid to rest. Pray honor this place of remembrance with a bouquet of lilies. Heed me, O puissant Althic. Cast thee back the reins to the firmament, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore. The Galmora ruins. Soup. Elmora's like the Duskwhite place. Why is he a Duskwhite? I think he thought he was a Wildwood elf. The Wildwood elves seem very racist against the Duskwhites. Here we are. Oh, it's duty. Well, I guess. Should we wait? We still need a tank and a healer. It's gonna be a while. I think we're gonna wait. And we'll come back to this. Oh, yep, there we go. Wonderful. Maybe. Come on, tank. Come on, tank. Come on, tank. Tank. As a tank, you have like an instant cute. Like, why? Why are you doing this to me, tank? Unbelievable. Come on, healer. Yay. Time to kill some dragons. I love the idea that all these dragons just live here now. Hello, party people. BRB. BRB. Healer. I guess we're gonna go help, because what can we do? Will he live? Perhaps. No, perhaps not. Almost. He almost lived. Anyway. That's why I have my chat box make noise when party talks, 'cause I'll miss it otherwise. Ah, fire. Fire hot. Target the guys in front of us, please. One to me.
Ding.
Oh no, it's talking. I gotta turn off the talking. That scared me. Hello. Okay. Just quick knock spam. It's fine. What is happening? Judo Yudo. Oh no. Come on now, that's not very nice. I feel like I should be like right behind him so I can rotate around him easier. Hooray, I did it. I mean, we did it. We did it. That's pretty spiffy. put all my dots on everything. Spam quick, Noah. Hooray! I feel like I have to use everything on each pull. I don't know why you marked. Why you needed to mark everybody. Don't worry, I will do the same. We don't need to LB. I guess if we want to. LB. LB, I'm tired of putting regens on everybody. Oh yeah, they dropped a new bunch of new things. Well, I need those. We have a macro for LB. This healer. hoping Endwalker bards get the ability to put their dots on multiple, or like to spread the dots, or to put dots on multiple targets at once. Oh, this healer. I'm not here to critique. Just do it. Just do the thing. I feel like a lot of people just don't know. Like, this healer is just like standing here waiting for damage to go out. Instead of like when there's not a lot of damage going out, you can absolutely DPS. And a lot of healers are like that. They're like heal only healers. Which is too bad, because it makes the dungeon go slower by a little bit. Cutscene. I'm gonna watch it. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. Just tiptoe. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship, and only the airship. Yeah. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Chantal, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Yeah, sure. Sleeping dragon. That settles it then, shall we, Sid? As you command. Sid with the sass. Oh, so you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests? A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle, assuming, of course, you live that long. Wakey wakey! Ah, dragon is awake. Alphino, the dragon! Confound it all. Get out of here. Let us see how well your blasphemous gift serves you this time, Crystal Bearer. Pew pew. How nice of them to wait. Ah. No Medica too, huh? Only regens and cure 1. My friend healer. Poor little sprouts. I'm sorry, Monk. I kinda dropped that in a really bad spot for you. I'm scared he's gonna fly away again. Yep. 14 seconds of raging strikes. Please don't ice me. Well, now it's on cooldown, so you're gonna have to Asuna yourself. Hey, there's a stone! I'm proud of you, buddy. Doesn't know how to slide cast, but you know. That's okay. That's advanced technique. Let's see another stone. Let's do it. Yeah, boy. I knew you could do it. I always believed in you. No LB though. Hooray. Killed the dragon. Who just vanished into darkness. Loot. Did I get the thing? Oh. Those are some good pants. Are they ugly? Yes. Look at those monstrosities. What is that? Oh no. Oh no, I can't wear these. Oh, I have to put them on. I'll put them back on when I get somewhere I can glamour them. Those are awful. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, a crystal. Another one. How many is that? 5? Question mark? 4? I always think it's one more, apparently, so it might be 4. Oh, that is number 5. What do we have? Dark, fire, earth, ice. What am I missing? Water and light? Or do I have light? Chantal, are you alright? 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. That inconvenient. Well, buddy, how we looking? What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Good enough. Good enough. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If we are all in agreement, let us return to Gerdania. But I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye. It is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. My cat. I hear my cat screaming somewhere. Screaming cat. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Bah, it's no use. Let's go. Well, I don't know how it stays up, but okay. I don't know how these airships work. Magic, I guess. Oh, perfect. Okay, do I have any other gear? I don't think so. Oh, I do. Equip that. That one would have been. Equip that. Other gear. I don't think the rest of these are upgrades. Yeah, I think the rest of these are all the previous ones. The screen. Oh my gosh. What is that? The headband, like the bandana and the top are okay, like they're acceptable. But like these pants, bro, these pants, I can't. They're so awful. Thank God for glamour. Jeez. Okay, hello. Ah, how I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? History repeating. Into the eye of the storm. Here we go. Here we go. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees into matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Ah, confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements? But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Chantal. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted this land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether comprising Garuda's barrier into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise would be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No. But I know a man who might, a scholar by the name of Lambertate, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquez met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity, or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Chantal, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Okie dokie. You do that. Oh no, it's gone. Anyway. That was a bit of a delay. There's a couple quests. Can I leave? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm lost. Help. Troubled adventurer. Difficulty summoning their retainers. Ignoring a summons. Okay. Where are these other quests? Here and there. Okay. Pick up these other quests. Since we're here, I think I will do the next bard quest. Bad bladder. Chantal, we have ourselves a situation. Our scouts out at Etat's Spire have sent word the Ixal are attacking their position. They report they have already weathered a sudden strafing run by one of the Birdmen's blasted war balloons, and casualties were high. Have you ever seen these beastmen dirigibles? The Ixal stock them with explosive munitions and rain hell on their targets below. Even should they float within bow range, the balloon skins are thick and difficult to penetrate, though it can be done. Thus, the spires we constructed throughout Twelveswood are Gridania's first line of defense against assault from the air. It is frustrating indeed, then, that recent conflicts have left them undermanned. I need you to head into the North Shroud immediately and lend your strength to the garrison at Etat's Spire. I'm certain Captain Guitheret will appreciate the help. Seeking solace. Capable adventurer for a most daunting assignment. Ah, now here is a woman who inspires confidence. It heartens me to see you stride into the adder's nest today, for I have a task of considerable breadth and even greater import, a task that calls for a competent adventurer. Allow me to elaborate. In recent weeks, my eye has been drawn to unusual movements among the sylphs, those charming yet troublesome beastmen with whom we share our forest home. In hopes of shedding light on their intentions, be they malicious or benign, I dispatched a young researcher to Little Solace to investigate further. The fellow goes by the name of Voice. Mayhap you have heard of him? It would seem he is rather accomplished in his field. He set out a fortnight ago, and has been sending regular reports ever since, that is, until some 3 days past. Though he was quick to assure me his prodigious intellect and survival skills would ensure his safety, I cannot help but fear he has come to harm. Such is my request to you. Travel to Little Solace and require as to the well-being of our man. Seek out the sylph Omixio, who has oft acted as an intermediary between our peoples. Now go in safety and in haste. The forest holds many dangers, these days more than ever. Okay, wow, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I should have renamed this episode Stone Vigil and so much more. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll do this one first, because I think this is the promotion quest. Oh no, this isn't the promotion quest. I'm Maelstrom. What rank am I? 2nd class. Alright, we'll check it out later. I don't know what this is for then. We'll do this one first anyway. Do these quests and we'll do these quests and then we'll do something else. The next one. Oh, perfect. This guy's retainer is here as well. Hello. I'm here to help. Well, you should probably wear something different when you're adventuring. Twelve bless you, adventurer. I was so focused on my task I took no notice of the buzzards at my back. You seem confused. Have you not heard of ventures? 'Tis a service which we retainers carry out procurement expeditions on behalf of our employers. Alas, some are not wont to furnish us with sufficient equipment, despite the obvious benefits it would afford both parties. Ah, has he been summoning me this entire time? Pray excuse me. Forgive me, master, I was waylaid by beasts. Yes, by an elven bard. How did you know? Of course, as you wish. It seems I must take my leave at once, but before I go, pray allow me to thank you. I have not to recompense you with, but should you inform my supervisor Parnell of your deeds, I am confident she will see fit to reward you. May we meet again, my friend, and do not forget to visit Parnell in the shaded bower. Okie dokie. I did it. Poof. Little solace. Hello, Almixio. Walking one walks with strength and purpose, yes, but this one is a busy one. State one's case, and state it quickly. Scholar, walking one is looking for a smart one, yes? This one knows no smart one. This one does know bumbling, stumbling one, but what business would anyone have with that one? Stumbling one's whereabouts? Why, right over, wherever did that one bumble off to? Bumbling one likely stumbled off to see Elder One. Stumbling one is always bothering Elder One with silly questions. Bothersome one's blathering makes less sense than a babbling brook, this one thinks. Oh, they sure do hate this guy. Frixio. Ah, Brave One returns to these ones. This one is honored. Word of Brave One's deeds comes often to Little Solace. These ones are honored to call Brave One friend. Brave One is searching for a scholarly one. Brave One cannot possibly mean that one? This one has met many walking ones, and that one has all the wits of a ring rat. 3 days ago, witless one stumbled off into the Sylphlands, babbling something about research. This one knows little of research, but this one does know the Sylphlands are no place for walking ones, and witless walking ones that much the less. Yes, these ones' ancient homes is now the domain of touched ones, and those ones mean danger for these ones and walking ones alike. This one tried to stop witless one, but witless one's ears are stuffed with beeswax. Stuffed with beeswax. Bumbling one set off for the Sylphlands. Bumbling one is even dumber than this one thought. Touch ones will greet Bumbling one with boom and sizzle, then Bumbling one will be crispy one. This one thinks it for the best. These ones will have one less worry. Walking one would go in search of that one? This one is confused. Take this one's word. That one is not worth the trouble. Walking one is certain. Then this one will not stand in walking one's way, but heed this one's warning. Be wary, or dead ones will number 2. Voice of concern. Walking one will truly go in search of bumbling one? This one thought walking one was making a joke, like the time this one stole bumbling one's undergarments. This one does not understand what walking one is thinking. This one would leave bumbling one to bumble on one's own. But, oh well, to each one's own. This one saw bumbling one stumble off towards Lark's Call between this place and touched one's home. Bumbling one is probably there shivering in stockings, if bumbling one found the stockings anyway, which this one doubts. Be warned, walking one. The trees have eyes and report to touched ones. Walking one should not rush too quickly to bumbling one's aid, lest walking one fall into a nasty trap. Ooh, their dialogue is really tricky. My mom is texting me. Hello, Mom. Okay. Travel to Lark's Call and survey the area from the specified location. No. There he is. Walking One scribbles letters. Maybe Walking One is Smart One that everyone was talking about. Smart One? Ha! Smart One would not stumble so stupidly into these one's domain. Someone help me! They're eat me alive! Shush, Stupid One. These ones have no need for eating. Or did Stupid One not read in that Stupid One's paper stacks? Stupid One is even stupider than this one thought. Now answer this one. Stupid One tries to sneak into these one's home and kidnap Chosen One's podling, yes? Stupid One will confess, or Stupid One will be Shocky Sizzly One. The Chosen One? Podlings? What are... Aha! Did this one know it, or did this one know it? But this one... I was just repeating what you... Uh-oh. Silence. This one here's Sneaking One. What goes there? Surprise. This one knows Boss One. This one has seen Walking One in Little Solace. Walking One is strong, not like Stupid One. Ah, this one will deal with Stupid One another day. Let these ones be off. Ooh. I rolled high on that intimidation check. What's up, nerd? Oh, friend, how can I ever repay you? Why, I thought I was a goner for sure. Whatever do you suppose got into those sylphs? The bestiaries describe them as such a carefree, fun-loving folk, and my rather limited first-hand experience has been the same. But do tell, to whom do I owe this debt of gratitude? An adventurer, dispatched by the order of the Twin Adder, on behalf of little old me, you say? Ha! Bless the commander, always looking out for his charge. Well, I'd like nothing more than to continue this conversation. Would you mind terribly if we did so back at Little Solace? This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies. 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 Hello. Oh, hello. I say it's good to see you in one piece, friend. Oh, but where are my manners? I've not even properly introduced myself. Voice, Gridania's foremost scholar of Sylphic customs and lore, at your service. Well, at least that's what I told the commander when I volunteered for this mission. Just between you and me, I'm actually rather new to the field. But I've long been fascinated by the cute little critters and thought this was the perfect opportunity to make a name for myself. Which reminds me, I was just thumbing through one of the tomes I borrowed from Stillglade Fane when I came across this particularly fascinating passage of a legendary sylph who is said to possess such power that she controls the very fate of her people. Now, I realize this might sound crazy, but I couldn't help but wonder if this might be the self-same Chosen One that frightful sylph was. Chosen One. Yes, well does this one know the legend. Chosen One, the one who embodies the spirit of all trees that have ever lived or ever will live in these one's forest home. Once every 1,000 years or so does Chosen One sprout forth and lead these ones to a new era before returning to slumber. Birth and rebirth, such is the cycle of these one's civilization. 1,000 years, eh? So if the last recorded sighting of the Chosen One was, yes, that would mean the next rebirth would recur in, just give me a moment now. Carry the one and... Elder One, could it be the rebirth of Chosen One is nigh, and touched ones are plotting something? Huh. Well, I'll believe our sylph friend here has the right of it. This one does not like this at all. Something must be done. Something, yes, something indeed must be done, and yet many questions of import remain to be answered, such as where might we find this Chosen One, and what is the true nature of the power she holds? And most importantly of all, where, pray tell, did I misplace my underclothes? I know not if this is related to the coming of the Chosen One, but the 12's wood is terribly chilly these days. But regardless, I swear now that I shall remain at Little Solace until these mysteries are unraveled. 'Twas not by dumb luck that I was chosen for this task. No, the esteemed leaders of my nations knew that. No, they knew that. It is rather cold, isn't it? If you'll allow me a moment's respite. This guy. I don't think he found his underpants, Mixio. This one is worried. If Chosen One falls into the hands of Touched Ones, it could mean the end for these ones. This one must see to the safety of Little Solace. The search for Chosen One, this one would trust to Walking One. Coughing One spouts big words, but has not the strength to save these ones. This one can be seen by anyone. This can be seen by anyone. And so, this one turns to Walking One. Will Walking One help these ones? Yeah, you can... You'll have to ask another one. You can count on this one. Thank you, Walking One. Walking One is a true friend to these ones. This one will not forget Friendly One's kindness. Okay, that's what it was to unlock. Self-Beast Tribe Quest. Cool. Anyway, I'm not going to do those today. We are going to go see whatever the heck this is. We'll go through the gate over here. White Wolf Gate. Okay. I probably won't do beast tribes on this character. I'm still working on them on my main character. I'm not even sure what exactly this quest unlocks. This other one. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, I sure did. Yellow Serpent Gate. Alright. It's fine. We're just taking the scenic route. We'll just go. Oh, right. Okay, let's turn this in. This one's at the Leather Workers Guild. I wonder if the company chest has any free pets for me. No. There's a lot of fancy dyes. I think this is deposit only, huh? Oh, an antelope. There are the pets. Look at the baby bat. Oh, maybe I'll ask for the baby bat. Furnishings. Oh, those are submersible things. Crystals. I'll have to dye my chocobo too. Hello, yes. Retainers are of course permitted to refuse a venture which they determine to be too dangerous. Alas, this particular young woman is new to the profession and thus easily persuaded by her employer to accept. You would like to learn about ventures? I'm not going to do ventures on this character either. Haven't done ventures on my main character. Okay, thanks. Anyway. What did I say? The Yellow Serpent Gate? I think I said that. Let's hope that's right. It's fine. Oh, and the other place is here too. Oh, that's right. Okay. Hello. I'm here. Lieutenant Scarlet sent you, you say. Praise Nafika. Though I believe the worst of the danger has passed, what few soldiers I command are both wounded and weary. 'Twas a well-placed shaft that was our salvation. A private's arrow managed to punch a hole clear through the balloon's air bladders, forcing the Ixali vessel to flounder down into the trees. Ha! You could hear the squawking from here. I must admit, however, to feeling a moment of dread at the thought of a war balloon slipping past and drifting over the city walls. Thank the gods, and a certain private, that such a fate did not come to pass. Nevertheless, we are in no shape to repel the Ixal should they prove able to press the attack. Pray head north into Peace Garden and see what has become of their downed craft. Oh, I think this is the other beast tribe. Oh. Oh. Hello. Show the balloon debris. That is a bright red chocobo. What color should I make my chocobo? Did you find the downed balloon? Was the vessel yet sound? I'm not sure if this came from the birdman's craft or is part of another contraption entirely. There can, however, be no doubt it is of Ixali design. War balloons, such as the one you saw, were invented by the Ixal to assert their dominance over the skies. These vessels allow them to avoid our ground-based patrols and infiltrate the Twelveswood with impunity. And the beastmen use them not only for acts of war, but also to haul away the trees felled by their ever-expanding logging operations. 'Twas to combat this unwelcome and destructive presence that we built guard towers throughout the forest, though I imagine the Ixal were quite displeased to find our borders thus reinforced. In fact, the primary purpose of this day's attack may well have been the destruction of Etat's spire itself. I'm torn, Chantal. We must not weaken our defenses here, but I would be certain our enemy does not lurk nearby, awaiting an opportunity for sabotage. I would ask that you once more visit the crash site and search the surrounding area for signs of our foes. I pray that my concerns are not more than the anxious workings of a tired mind. Hello. Squawk! Get away from there, no feathers. Ours to dismantle, where balloon is. Touch what is ours, you must not. Rights of salvage, yes, rights of salvage. Enough! So much screeching and cawing when threatened nothing Featherless One has. Chief Totolok. Hold apart, we sought no feathers does. Search through wreckage for nothing we did. Weak-bellied fledgling, calm down you will. Speak with Featherless One, says you shall. Could you be artisan? No, clothing all wrong, it is. Garb for honest work, it is not. Squawk, raise your weapon, not. Ixal we are, but not the same kind that attack your tower. Balloon part you took. Value to you is little, yes? Have it from you, we would. Not by force, no, and not for nothing. We make deal, yes? Inside gate, you come. Show you our work in return, says you shall. But, Chief, mean to let Featherless One inside you cannot. Spread our secrets she will. Squawk, question Chief you will not. Sezul's decision it is. Shut screechy beak before plucked and strung from nearest tree branch you are. Fierce look Featherless One has. Look forward to next meeting, Sezul does. Listen well, no feathers. If Chief trust you betray, flay skin from worthless bones we shall. Oh my. Yeah, I think this is the beast tribe as well. I think the Ixal are crafter beast tribe. Hello, bird brains. Brave you are to walk into Ixal Den. No such camp existed, you did not, huh? Now, have a balloon part in your name, Sezul would. Yes, yes. Squawk, searched long for this we have. Thank you, Chantel Sweet. Know you what this is, It is a special stone used for making instrument to read speed of wind. Only found in Zelphatol. Very rare. Even clever Sezul cannot build such instruments without it. Seem confused you do. You wonder why Sezul not go to Zelphatol and fetch stone himself, yes? Tell you why, Sezul will. We are not like Ixal of Nadalan and other places. No fighting with forest people. Outcast we are. Call ourselves Icatl 9. Impressive, yes? Had nicer sound than Icatl 20 or so. But one purpose we have, to fly free like the wind. For war with forest people, or pleasing greedy goddess, we care not. Fixed on the heavens our eyes are. Cool. Yeah, these are crafters. Okay. That's good enough for me here. We're going to go ahead and go out to Gelmora. Convenient. So handy dandy. Oh, it's pretty sky. The enemy van? No, I cannot. Why? Why do I still draw breath? Uh-oh. Oh, with their mean puppies. cool. Oops. I don't know if I got that screenshot. That a sin of the past would beget another. Forgive me, Chantal. Wow, and then he just ran? Oh, not even here. You're not going to sing me a song for moral support or nothing, huh? Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh well. It's okay. A little slow on that interrupt. As you've doubtless noticed, I am no longer capable of wielding a bow. I, whom they called the god's bow. I had hoped the years would take the edge off the memories, but I hoped in vain. Absolution does not come so easily. Heed me well, Chantal, for I shall reveal all to you. The man sung of in the ballad of the vainglorious fool, whose hubris doomed an entire regiment, he and I are one and the same. Being no stranger to the bow, you will know the archer's role in battle is that of support. His charge is to thin out the enemy line, that his comrades might gain ground in the field of battle. By that most basic of criteria, I was unfit to hold a bow from the first. Oy. So flashy. In my pride and lust for glory, I sent countless souls to a bloody grave, good men and women all, with loved ones and bright futures awaiting them. I lost the will to live that day, becoming an empty husk of a man, tormented in sleep and wakefulness both by the memories of my crime. But the gods were not without mercy. They gifted me with song that I might find a measure of solace in my wretched existence. A new melody resounds within you, I see. Though this outing was rather far departed from what I had in mind, that it still bore fruit gives me comfort. On that note, let us conclude the lesson. I dare say I have no cause to worry that you will repeat the self-same mistake as the vainglorious fool. Chantal, I would be alone for a while. Take yourself back to camp. I shall make my own way there presently. Okay, take myself back to camp. How's everybody doing today? This is partially a test, I guess, to see if your stream is accurate. Hello, I have returned. I'm glad to see you safely returned, though I rasped my voice hoarse through the saying of it. I cannot tell you how much I regret dragging you into such danger. And yet there is more I would ask of you. If you would do me the kindness of lending your ear, then pray speak now. Hooray! Your faint voice carried on the winds of time. Pieces of the past. Oh yeah, hey, I'm level 45. You will listen to my request, though you know me for the vainglorious fool I am. I am humbled. The boon I ask of you is simple. I would have you sing for me. Will I sing for Jahantel? Sure. I'm sure I can do that. A heartfelt performance, masterfully delivered. You have come far in such a short time, my young apprentice. Hearing your song this day, I am convinced that you are well on your way to surpassing me, as bard and archer both. Soon there will be naught left for me to impart to you. Chantal, you have proven yourself worthy of the consecrated garments worn by the true bards of old to honor the keeper. I speak of the choral attire. The attire was entrusted to me when Puknopoki and I first met, deep within the Twelves Wood. The Moogle and I had traded scarce more than a handful of words when he proffered to me the attire, along with the soul of the bard. At that time I knew not the true power of song, and so declined the gifts, but Puknopoki would not be denied. For all his good humor, the Moogle can be as unmoving as a rock. The attire chooses the wearer, not the other way round, he insisted, and I found myself yielding to his will. In mastering the verses of war, I won acclaim beyond my wildest dreams upon the field of battle, and for a time I was well pleased. Alas, my lust for glory knew no bounds, the consequence of which you are already aware. It was in the wake of the massacre of Griffin Crossing. Stricken with guilt, I wanted not more than the earth to open up to swallow me whole. I had lost the will to live, but I was too craven to end it myself. And so I took to wandering aimlessly in search of a place to die, far away from the judging eyes of men. Disillusioned with the power of song, I committed an act of folly. I scattered the choral attire across the entire realm. If truly the attire chooses the wearer, I challenged, then let it find its way back to me. Determined that I would not be proven wrong, I went to great pains to ensure the attire would never again see the light of day, and the pieces now rest in places of peril. Being the proud fool that I was, it never crossed my mind that mayhap another was meant to don it. I would entrust the choral attire to you, Chantal, but as you can see, you must needs brave the dangers to claim it. I shall mark its whereabouts on your map, but I can afford you no further aid beyond that. I'm deeply sorry that the folly of my years past has entailed this burden upon you, but Althik works in mysterious ways. In his wisdom, it may be that he has sent this trial to test your spirit. I mean not for my sentiments to encumber you, but I am convinced you are the one chosen by the choral attire. But pray do not take that as a license for complacency. Trials wouldn't be called such if they failed to tax one's ability. Stay ever on your toes, Chantal. I would have you return whole of body and bearing the 4 parts of my surrendered raiment. Heed me, O puissant Althik, reverse thee the seasons turning, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Alrighty. Coral attire. All the way in Earth's gift, huh? I don't know what level normal Garuda is. So, but I would like to have the gear. Ah, piggy. Well. How do I get up there? Around the back? Oh yeah, I've got a good old rain of death. Obtain a piece of coral attire. Coral bands. I do like this set quite a bit. Oh, that's all the way deep in the Sylphlands, huh? And oh, I haven't even been there yet. Okay. Let's go get the one in the Sylphlands. Since we're here. Which one is that? Hawthorne's Hut? I don't remember. Yeah. We'll get the one deep in the Sylphlands. We'll do some more MSQ. I think the MSQ is going to send me to Thanalin, but I don't know if it's going to send me to that area yet. We'll find out. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do I think what I'm gonna do is instead of trying to fight my way through, no, I guess I better fight my way through. I was thinking I would just run all the way to the end, and if I died I would ask in shout chat for a raise. But I don't know who may or may not be here, so it's more unlikely that there won't be people here to help. So I'm going to play it safe and gonna play it safe and try to just... What? Okay, except for that one. We're gonna keep running past that one. I think we can make it. Because if it's only one... Okay, now we're gonna have to stop. Maybe. Haha, ha ha ha. I did it. Just kidding. Okay, I've done it. Oh, the hat! The hat is great. Look at this great hat. What a great hat. It's a great hat. I love it. Where's the other one? Lenosha, Halfstone. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna go get it. The last one I will wait because we haven't gone there yet. And I am 99% sure we go there for the MSQ, so we'll wait. Oh, I love the sky and Thanalan. Oh, this is Lenosha. I love the skyboxes in this game. They all look so good. The new ones in Shadowbringers are like, oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that shit. That's wild. It's beautiful. I wonder what that green star is. Pretty sure those are the Isles of Umbra. Anyway, the Pharaoh Sirius. I don't remember the story on that one either. Oh, piece of coral attire. Oh, the pants. Oh no. Camp Drybone. Let's go. Let's go to Ul'dah. We're gonna go to Ul'dah. We're gonna apply the new glamour plate. When we get the full set, we'll wear it as intended because these are just too much. Oh, I was gonna say I can't apply the glamour plate. And now we go to Camp Drybone. Okay, back to the story. One of these days I'll get to Gold Saucer so I can get my black cat minion. Okay, here we are. Where is the man's? Over here? Haha. Huh? Why, yes, I'm Professor Lambertaint. Beg pardon, you wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. Yeah, science. Look at that. Look at those good goggles. Yeah, but silver. Shiny silver. I think we like the goggles. Oh, it only does that. Well, yeah, I think we like the goggles. Sealed with science. About to show you something you will never forget. Ah, so rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. It is even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, woman, at least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects, though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Okay, thanks, guy. To Highbridge. Look at that nonsense. Look at this nonsense going on over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, the moon. You're next. Okay, hello. Hahasako, who's definitely a Lalafell. You can tell by the name. Hello. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambertaint. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out for his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. I don't think... Oh, look. Dang it. I just glamoured Haha Sako is trying very hard to contain his excitement and is failing. Oh, Frabjeste, Calais, that I should be chosen to guide this woman. Yes, I, Haha Sako, greatest of Professor Lambertine's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable. In fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths, amidst the flowing waters. Oh goodness, there's something in my eye. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous mirror nights lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. Okay. From the Burgundy Falls. Roger, roger. I don't remember what quest he's for. Perhaps the Amalja Beast Tribes? Okay. Shall we run down? I don't know if we can avoid all of these guys. Ah. Huh? Where's this? This way? Aha. Aha. Whoa. Highly advanced. Boop. And now we return. Oh no! Ah! Nothing, nothing, you only see air. Hooray, okay, that wasn't so bad. Especially compared to the first time I went down there, man, it was probably took me 20 minutes to figure out how to get down. I have returned with your corrupted crystal sample. I see you've come galumphing back. Have you the crystal then? What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambertain will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. Okay, thanks for your approval, I guess. And now it's morning. Always taking screenshots. Hello, Professor. I have returned. My keen scholar's sense tell me you've obtained a corrupted crystal, am I right? If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired, a corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected ether. Remind me again, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected ether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I'm at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would never have sent you to Hahasako. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say this failure has taught you nothing? Think, woman, you now understand the methods to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You would doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldessian. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Thank you. Some plain gloves. We're going to go with these plain gloves. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sianas, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lenosha. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosha was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Ha! Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lenosha, Pharaoh Sirius, on the Isles of Umbra to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamit's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is she is still in Ailport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Siana's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. To Ailport. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty. Hello, Sienna. Corrupted crystals? Madam, I've no interest in being the butt of your joke, so if you have no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambertin did send you. Beg your pardon. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the professor's pupil, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. I think I've got the pants, yeah. Altered woolen. Oops. What if I make them black? Eh, those aren't very good. We'll just take the money. It's probably not pirates. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I have yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Oh no. He's probably up there. Aha. Hello. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this, what with all the fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Yeah. The island is haunted. Keen on traveling the Isles of Umbra? Bloody elves, lass, are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. Drunk or just crazy? ¿Por qué no los dos? Where's this other guy? Here? Hello. The Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in that god's forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. It's probably not pirates. Ah, Chantal, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Okay. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skifrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of somebody actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested, after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Don't want to talk to the criminals, huh? Hello. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. No, tell me, Midoa, I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Well, that's concerning. What did he give me? A feather? Golden feather. Brilliant feather reflects light as if it were actually made of gold. Oh my. What did Skiffrin have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard that grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Makes sense. There he is. What's he doing? Grabbing butts. Another initiate, are ya? No? Then what are ya? Speak up, missy. I can't hear ya. Yeah? Bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you say you found it? Skiffrin, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of 'em. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of 'em walked off, half of 'em ran off, and half of 'em up and vanished. What's that? You've been looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra. Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-callin'. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper, and he'll see you there and back. Oh. First, I show it to Sienna. Hello. So you went and had a word with Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skiffrin's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra without me. Sigh. Fine, fine. I failed to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. It's reasonable. Oh, it's a chocobo. I was trying to figure out what mount that was. I think it's got the Suzaku barding. Hello, please take me to the definitely not haunted of Isles of Umbra. Ha! Take me to the Isles of Umbra, she bids, as if it's as simple as, oh, I see you've got a writ of passage. Alright then, climb aboard. Ouch. Okay. This doesn't seem all but that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but oh, hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Bye. Hello, David with a Y. Beg your pardon, madam, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. The writ Master Mimidoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When the giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Chantal. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Hello, mysterious 3 adventurers. You saw 'em too, right? Dead people just shambling about without a care in the world, except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks and their cargo, but those queer dead things and that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. Gods, that voice, that single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. Hello, David with a Y. This talking of alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? History repeating. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimidoa would be arriving at any moment. Apparently he grew frustrated, waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as phoenix down to return, which I'm assuming is you. Me? Gross. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. What do I have to explain? He needs to explain himself. I have a name. I'll punch you. What's been keeping you? Nishiya ain't getting any younger, you know. Yeah, some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk that wander near the ship graveyard, and stirred up the dead and all? Bloody elves, this take me back to my days as cannon boy sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned him last time. Ah, they bloody would, though, wouldn't they, brazen old biddies? Oh, some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in my bones that one day this would come, and come it has. I'd bet me bum ear a siren's behind all this. Wow. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, Nishiet. I speak of the other kind. Them's what got feathers and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Ah, but it don't end there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bid until his corpse can't do it no more. It's a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, except maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, it's up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off to war without these. The siren don't have no power over a man that can't hear a song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head to her. Over to the ship graveyard, initiate. Wonderful. Let's go harass a siren. What could possibly go wrong? want to beat Garuda and then I'll go eat. I want to try and get to Garuda today. That would be really nice. If she passes near the shore, be sure to spy the campfire. She's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet. Do you hear that? It's her. Look, out over the water. She's come, Initiate. She's come. There she is. Quick, lass, shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditty, she'll call on her thralls and we'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. Surprise! Kill all these dead bodies. Ta-da! Hooray! Am I alright? Huh, better than that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 what's-its if we gutted the songstress. You can't have everything, can ya? Still, she'll not come cruising around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, bugger me. I've clean forgot your name. Remind me. Chantel? Don't recall having no initiate by that name. But if you're not me, old mate, or what's name, why, you've been so bloody helpful. Never mind. Be seeing you, lassie. Speak with David with a Y. You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Mimidoa was involved in the first purge, but never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. This corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. Okay, Sienna. Done the thing. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Chantel. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Chantel. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-aspected ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Ha. Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You just have to keep looking, I suppose. Oh my god. This was one of those quests they probably should have done something about. I mean, they wanted to get you to the Isles of Umbra, I guess, but, like... Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected ether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Oh, what's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's better is that this time you needn't use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Chantel. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. I'm thinking about what to have for lunch. Probably breakfast food. Alright, we're going to the amphitheater. Today is Tuesday. Today is reset day. I've been doing some mentor roulettes on my main. It's been an adventure. Greetings and salutations. Miss Sweet, I presume? Sienna informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry for the misunderstanding. Though, as Professor Lambertain is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance in the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Twelves Wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals are wont to seek out ores and other stones. Well, one such creature, with an infamously insatiable appetite, has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelves Wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides within its gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... you couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort you will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of its origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. So this gate, the southern gate, White Wolf Gate. I'm awake. It's getting to be around that time, though. I don't know if we're gonna make it to Garuda. This seems to be how it has ended up working out. Where I do all the fun stuff at the beginning and then I leave you on a cliffhanger. It's all part of my master plan to keep you coming back for future episodes. Boop. That sure is a big Spriggan. Oops. Ta-da, I've done it. Back to Gradonia. No! Oh no! How rude. Now I'm back to Gradonia. pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, is that... What is that god's awful smell? There you go. My word, that is breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. And I also see you weren't adverse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice-aspected ether, worry not. I suppose the joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Better late than never. Yeah, no crap. Beg your pardon, Chantal, I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambertain. Something about a man named Marquez? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me I've yet to ask why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it were used for evil ends. Well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Airship landing. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna do Garuda. We're gonna do it. We're gonna fight Garuda and then we're gonna have a nap. Here we are. Oh. Hello. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Chantal. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Chantal. I'll see your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Lady of the Vortex! Okay, hooray, we're doing it. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair to tell you there is a small but statistically significant chance the crystal could trigger a massive... mayhap it is better we remain positive. Chantal, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks. Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light, It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Guardians have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alfinod, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
All right. Yeah, boy. Here we are. All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, Chantel, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Yay! The Howling Eye. Can I sit on the ship? No. Well, this is a boring little spot. What's the weather say? Gales. Well, yeah, I guess I should have expected that. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. After this, it's lunchtime. And probably nap time. Probably gonna go have a nap with my cat. See what he's screaming about. Well, he probably was just screaming because he could. He seems to enjoy that sometimes. Let's see. I bet if I get started on my hunting log, it'll go much quicker. Oops. Southern Thanalan, Sagoli Desert. Do I even... I think I have that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I unsynced. Oh my goodness. Alright, enough. Okay, I'm pretty sure the last one that needs to be killed is this guy. Okay, there's the Yarzons, which I think are like right over here. Yep. All I need is 2. That's okay. Smoke bombs, which are down there. In this general vicinity. Five. Oh, I thought I needed to kill 5. Anyway. Fallen Pikeman 2. Which I believe are in that corner. No. I thought they were over here. Maybe over on that side. These are the Amalja. Are they up north? They might be up north. here, I think. Will they let me go through here? Let's find out. No, I think this is too far. Come on now, Garuda, fight me. I should just look it up. Ah, there might be some right here. Oh, are these turtles? Maybe not. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up. Fallen pikemen. Fancy. This is not the right way either. Oh my goodness. How did I go the wrong way? Down here? I went over here, and I think they're right here. Ho ho! There they are. Oops. Ta-da! Eastern Lenosha. Kill some birds now. Yeah, boy. Come on, Garuda, fight me. Fight me before I fall asleep. Aha. Hooray. Here we go. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. 12 preserve. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Amalja and Kobold prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them here? Ha ha hee ha hee ha hee. Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, while none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Ha 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 ha. Squawk, slay the unfeathered ones we shall. As an offering to Garuda they will serve. Rah, rah. Leave the Ixal to us, Chantel. We shall keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Chantel. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. Bum. This worm would die by mine own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. Creepy. Well, somebody left. You should put your tank stance on. got this one. I got this one in my mentor roulette. That was actually pretty impressive. Hooray! We did it! No, no, no! What? How in the hells? Ha 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 ha! This is my realm! You have no hope here! None! None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, landwalkers? My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Hee 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 hee. Of course, worship, so long as the Ixal keep praying she will never fall. Then let's stop them. What? You guys had one job. Ah. Ha ha hee 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 hee. No harm shall come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment, the desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine! You, landwalker, who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, landwalker, to your last breath. Try again. No, no, I claimed you. You should be mine. There it is, the last crystal. I've collected all the cards of Exodia. That means I win now. Shing. And the last one. But what does it mean? What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. I did it. I got a commend.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die? We've done it! Impossible it is!
Kill you all!
Is that all?
Oh shit.
O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda, of all primals the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Dang.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Infernal Almighty Ifrit brought us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to...
Dang. That's pretty rough, man. Oh, dang.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Uh-oh.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire! is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
Dang.
No!
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Damn thing flies. Eats primals for breakfast. Glad they didn't just yeet us out of the sky.
Have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side. For the time being, at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Yay, we did it. That weapon didn't destroy those primals, it devoured them. Gods only know what else it could do. Oh, well, that was an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Chantal. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... but I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread even by the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god so long as that weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. No. I don't agree. It is past time that we return to the waking sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Alright, we got new dungeon, arm veil. Yep. This one. Amdapur Keep. Oh, Wanderer's Palace. Okay. Tell me, Chantel, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be we have trespassers? Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Oh my goodness. That's a nice... Wait. Who goes there? Now, Yida, is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino, Chantel! Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Yida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. First I knew about it was when I came back and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me... Y'shtola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his elegant weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh yes, of course, whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. Does Cid sleep standing up? That's funny.
Hear, feel, think. Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Y'shtola. Chantel, I see you and Alphinaud are safe, and Cid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louisoix guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily, not now, when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Sentry. Okay. Let's see. We'll pick up this quest. The fate of the prisoner is being held at Castrum Sentry. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Chantal. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of Imperial Castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will inquire intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us, Lord Portlane of House Durandare. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Curthis. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Okay, we're going to stop there. Oh, this is not a real seat. We're going to stop here. And, yeah. I'm very tired. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll see you next time.